am sitting on the side of the road, and forgive me for not kind of holding up the phone, but my thumb hurts really, really bad. And so I'm trying not to use it, but I was just in an accident. I'm going to put in some video and maybe some photos of my car. You know, it's really funny because I've like been planning to do a video of what to do when you're in an accident, and after years of claims, it you know, it kind of fell right into place for me, and you know, just you know, I don't know, you know, I haven't been in an accident since I got into insurance, and so. You know, like the last time I was in an accident was a really bad one, and I was knocked unconscious, so there was nothing for me to do there. But, you know, even fender benders and stuff, it's like I wasn't even really thinking about things to do. But this time, after working so long in claims and, you know, wondering, why don't people do this? And so, kind of came things came naturally. So a couple of things is like the guy who was right behind me in the accident pulled over just to see if I was okay, and he was trying to get out of there. He did not want to stay, which most people don't. So I asked him to stay just long enough to give me his information, and so at least there's a name on the police report, even if there's nothing else. But you know, honestly, the best thing that you can do after an accident, you know. First of all, making sure everybody's okay, contacting the authorities if anybody needs a medical attention, to get an ambulance. But then, you know, what do you do then? And, you know, your best resource in an accident is in your pocket. You know, when I first started driving, I had a defensive driving teacher tell me that he keeps a disposable camera in the trunk of his car in case he gets in an accident. We don't even need that anymore. I mean, goodness, my cell phone has better ability as a camera than those old actual cameras did. And so, you know, take photos, take video, and just try to document it as best as you can. Because, you know, the police are going to come and they're going to try to reconstruct it later, and then the adjusters are going to come and they're going to try to reconstruct it later. But the more the information they have, the better it is. And, you know, most of these are really straightforward. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. I think as an adjuster, I would rule in my favor on this one. But that's not for me to decide. And, you know, I'm a little prejudiced in that in this case, since I was involved. But in all seriousness, your cell phone is the best thing you have, and that way you can show the adjuster exactly what you were seeing, exactly the way the conditions were that day. So, like here, there's a lot of construction up, and you know, an adjuster looking at Google Maps, looking at photos taken at different times may not know that, but now the adjuster's going to know that, and so these are little things that you can do to make the claims process just go all the better. From here, what am I going to do? Well, I'm waiting on the tow for my car. I'm going to file. I'm going to file it under my insurance, and the specific reason I'm going to file it under my insurance is because I don't think that this is going to be one of those things that is going to be resolved today or tomorrow, and I need a rental. And so unfortunately that means that I'm going to have to file it under my insurance. But I am my own agent, and I know the consequences of that on my own policy. And I've set up my policy so that wouldn't be a big deal. But if you don't know, before you do that, call your agent. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's filed under insurance that really, it doesn't need to be, and you know, nothing really comes out of it, except now you have a mark on your insurance record that you filed a claim. And so, call your agent first if you are able to. Now, if there are injuries involved, then you know what, file it. You know, that one needs to be filed. especially if, if it's like today, I'm not going to post this today, but it's the 4th of July. There are some people in claims right now, but not a lot. They're not going to be able to get this resolved today. So yeah, that's my general advice, and hope y'all have a good day, and talk to you later.